على آله وصحبه ومن والاه. Islam, what are the types of words? Ilha, why are you exhaling like that? You should say, it's my honor to be involved in this class and seek knowledge of the deen, instead of what you're learning in physics and chemistry in the world of rocks and material objects. Okay? الكلام هو اللفظ المركب المفيد بالوضع وأقسامه ثلاثة. What are they?
There are three.
What are they?
What's the first one?
اسم
اسم
وفعل
ومفعول.
وحرف.
Okay, I got you.
Now the types of sentences are how many? Now we take words, we got to use them in sentences.
7.
Actually, let's go back. The ism will come into you in 7 types. Okay, what are they?
Okay, singular, masculine, singular, masculine, that's all, right?
Keep going.
Masculine, plural.
Good. Masculine singular, masculine dual, masculine plural. What else?
Feminine, singular, feminine, dual, feminine, plural, and then broken.
Plural.
Yeah, and
Good.
then broken.
Correct.
Yeah.
The types of sentences now are 2.
Ism,
Jumla ismiya.
jumla ismiya, and jumla fa'liya.
How do you tell the difference between the 2?
It depends on where the verb.
Correct. The first word, right? The verb will always come in the first word.
Yeah.
It's not like English where you have subject, verb, object, and subject, predicate. No. So now we're talking. There's this new thing in Arabic. There's this fourth element that is new to you as a student of the language. So what are these called? What do we call these things?
What things?
This new element,
Cases.
cases. And how many are there?
4.
4. What are they?
Rafa.
Raf,
Is
Nasb, Khafd, and Jazm.
Okay.
Raf, Nasb, Khafd, and Jazm. Now let's go back to the sentences. The parts of speech of the sentences are what? Let's say the Jumla Ismiya. What are its parts of speech?
3 parts.
No, for the Jumla Ismiya, only 2. What are they?
So it's the verb. No, the
Ismiya. Mubtada and Khabar.
Okay. And then there's 3 for
For the Jumla Fi'liya, they are, what are they?
fa'al,
Fi'l.
maf'ul, bihi,
First, fa'il.
fa'al, and maf'ul bihi.
Good. So you have your verb, your object, your verb, your subject, and your object. Fi'l, fa'il, and maf'ul bihi. Okay? You got that? Now there's total 5 parts of speech. Right? Because the Jumla Ismiya has 2, and the Jumla Fi'liya has 3. Of these 5 parts of speech, which ones are marfu'? Mubtada, khabar, fi'l, fa'il, maf'ul bihi. Which of these 5 are marfu'? Fa'il, correct, and mubtada and khabar. The fa'il in the Jumla Fi'liya, the mubtada and the khabar in what? In the Jumla Ismiya. So the Jumla Ismiya both are marfu', but only one in the Jumla Fi'liya, which is the most important one, the fa'il. Next question. When we apply raf' to a word, what indicators do we use? Dammatu, wal alifu, wal
I forget what's the last one.
damma, wal alif, no, forget that. That's sound. If we say put 2 dammas and 1, it doesn't matter. It's called damma. Ad-dammatu, wal alif for the dual, and what about for the plural? Like Muslim.
Sukun. No.
What if you make it?
Wow.
How do you make it plural? Wow. When you make it plural. Okay. So let's go over this again. Kitab. If I put it in the marfu' sense, al-kitab, what is it going to be? Al-kitabu. What if it's 2 books? How's it going to be? In the marfu'. Al-kitaban.
Okay.
Okay. Al-Muslim. Put it in the marfu'.
Muslim.
Al-Muslimun. Good. Kutub, broken plural, put it in the marfu'. Al-kutub. going to be bu, al-kutubu. Okay? So we are using dhamma and alif and waw. Okay? You got that? We're using dhamma and alif and waw. Alright? So now give me the correct i'rab on the following statement. Okay? At-talib balid. At-talib balid. What am I going to put on each one? Remember as well, indefinite gets tanween, and definite, right? The ma'rifah gets just a dhamma. At-talibu, good. You know, firstly translate the sentence. No, balid. Balid, poor. Poor student. He's a bad student. I don't know why I got that idea. I don't know how that example popped in my head. At-talib balid. The student is a disaster. A horrible student. Okay? Balid. Dumb. Okay? So what is the example here? What are the... At-talibu, correct. What's the balid gonna get? Balidun. At-talibu balidun. Okay? Of course, we're not talking about you. I'm sure you didn't even get that idea, right? Astaghfirullah. How could you think? How could you think? Talking about you. At-talibu balidun. Okay? The student is bad. Alright, now. Dakhala at-talib. Okay? Al-ghurfa. The student entered the room. Meaning. No, just give me the at-talib. All remember, nahu, the subject matter, grammar, nahu. All we care about is the last letter. Yeah. So now it's on the fa'il. Dakhala at-talibu. Good. Al-ghurfa. Now we're going to talk about nasb. Okay. Nasb. Just like we talked about rafa, which was ambitious because we have how many parts of speech have rafa? 3. Al-mubtada, khabar, and the fa'il, right? Now nasb is easy. We're only talking about one part of speech, which is what? The maf'ul bihi. Okay? The object of the verb. You with me? You want a piece of chocolate?
No.
Okay. The object of the verb is mansub. And just like the rafa, there are 3 indicators of the nasb. Okay? Instead of the dhamma, we have a fatha. Instead of the alif, it's with fatha and ya. So instead of saying taliban, we would say talibain. Okay? Instead of saying al-ghurfatan, we would say al-ghurfatain. Okay? Okay? And then instead of the waw noon of al-muslimun, we would say ya al-muslimin. Salam Hams, take a seat. What you up to, bros? Doing good? You gonna stay in the rug with that bad boy right quick? What do you got for us? The books?
Yep.
Good. Okay. So instead of using the waw noon, we use what? The ya noon. Got it? So now let's go back to this sentence. Dakhala at-talibu al-ghurfa. What are you going to use? Remember, instead of the dhamma, alif, fatha. You know what the fatha is, right? Okay. Instead of the alif for an, it would be ain. Instead of the waw, muslimun, muslimin. So dakhala at-talibu al-ghurfa. What are you going to put on the ghurfa? What is al-ghurfa going to become? It's the object now. Mafu'l bihi. Al-ghurfa. No, it's one ghurfa. Al-ghurfata. Good. Al-ghurfata. Alright, how about akala? Akala at-talibu 2 raghifs. You know what a raghif is?
Yeah. Yes.
A loaf. Okay? 2 raghifs. So what is it? Raghif, raghifain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Instead of raghifan, raghifain. Alright, Islam, tell me if this sentence is correct and correct it if it's incorrect. Okay? الرغيفين جاهزتان. Is it correct or incorrect? Because now we have a jumla ismiya, mubtada and khabar. I'm saying the 2 loaves are ready.
Yeah.
Okay? And what you know about mubtada and khabar, what they have to receive? What? What are they receiving?
Like you mean.
Yeah. What case? Raf or nasb? No, the mubtada and khabar.
Okay.
Raf. So Raf is going to be with Dhamma al-Alif and Waw, right? So I'm telling you, al-Raghifain.
Oh, it's wrong.
It's wrong. Good. It's al-Raghifan jahizatan. The 2 loaves are ready. Okay? 2 loaves are ready. Okay? Alright, Wissam, let's give you an example. Alright? You ready for an example? Al-Ihrama wajibun. Right or wrong? This is the sentence. Ihram is wajib, let's say for Hajj, right? Al-ihramu wajibun. Good. All right. Islam. Okay. Rawa. This is a verb meaning transmitted. Al-alima al-hadithu. The scholar transmitted the hadith. Rawa al-alima al-hadithu. Is it right or wrong? Remember, the parts of speech.
Are we doing? Oh, is this wrong right now? This gonna be wrong.
Because you have a fa'il here, that's got to be marfu'. And you have a maf'ul bihi, it's got to be mansub.
So it's wrong.
So it's wrong. So what is it? Rawa.
What's it?
Rawa al-alima al-hadithu.
It's alimu.
Rawa al-alimu
Al-hadith.
al-haditha. Because it's maf'ul bihi. So if you have in your head that the third part of speech here, right, in the sentence, in jumla ismiya, fa'il maf'ul bihi, will always be fatha or ain or eem, the object of the sentence. Okay? Because if we say rawa al-alima al-hadith, we're saying the hadith transmitted the scholar. Doesn't make any sense. Okay? This is most important in an ayah of Quran, right? Which, if you make an error in this, is kufr. Which says, إِنَّمَا يَخْشَى اللَّهَ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ الْعُلَمَاءُ. Which means, verily only the scholars truly have perfect taqwa, or khashya, right? Or excellent khashya of Allah Azza wa Jal. If you mess up the fatha and the dhamma, then you could say that Allah fears the scholars, which is kufr, right? Okay? Okay, so Islam, remind us now. Let's take one word, al-kitab, and put it in the mansub case. Mansub. Al-kitab. What's it going to be like when it's mansub? Al-kitaba. 2 books. Al-kitabain. Not al-kitaban, al-kitabain. Alright? Broken plural. Al-kutub. Broken plural. Al-kutub.
Oh.
Al-kutubu. Okay? Alright? Al-muslima. Feminine. Singular. Ta. Al-muslimata. Yeah. Al-muslimata. Alright? 2 Muslim women. Tain. Al-muslimatain. Plural. Muslim. Al-muslim. Plural. General plural. Al-muslimin. Okay? المسلمين. Okay? Alright. Any questions before we break for the adhan? Hamza, you got this stuff? You got it? Oh, we got the book. Here, Islam, open up to your chart. This will help you. What page is the chart?
8.
Islam, open up page 8 in that book. This is the chart that you have to memorize, you and Abdurrahman. Where's Abdurrahman skipping class today? What does he have? He have a job or anything? Played video games all night last night? Where is he? Taking bio? Oh, he's got a summer class? Abdurrahman doesn't waste time, man. Doesn't waste time. Alright, look at that chart, okay? You see that chart, Islam?
Yeah.
You got Raf al-Kitabu, right? As-Sayfan. Okay? Just, there's different examples, okay? Al-Kitabu, As-Sayfan, 2 swords. As-Sabirun, As-Siddiqat, Al-Kutubu, Umaru, Abuka. Okay? Now, if these same words are in the Nasb, that means if they're in objects, Al-Kitaba, As-Sayfain, As-Sabirin, As-Siddiqat, T, Al-Kutuba, Umara, Abaka. You understand? Okay? You understand this stuff? You getting the concept now? Okay. You got the concept?
No, what takes khafd?
Huh?
When does the word
Khafd
yeah.
in a prepositional phrase only. Or if it's second part of a something that we're going to study that's called idafa. Second word of idafa, or in a harf jaru majroor.
So only in those 2 cases.
Yeah. It's going to get khafd. Okay.
Is this all in singular form?
Hmm?
Is this all in singular form?
No, look on the side. Al-ism al-mufrad, singular. Write it down in English next to it, so that you have a... I mean, some people say don't do that, but here, because it's to force you to read the Arabic. Al-ism al-mufrad means the singular. Okay? Al-ism al-muthanna means dual. Okay? Jam'a mudhakkar salim, perfect plural. Okay? Jam'a mu'annath salim, perfect feminine plural. Okay? Jam'a taksir. Okay? And don't worry about the bottom 2. That's broken plural. Don't worry about the bottom 2. Al-ism alladhi la yansarif, don't worry about that. And al-asma al-khamsa, we'll do that later. But just, you understand how this works? These are the parts of speech. If it's marfu', it's going to look like this. If it's mansub, it's going to look like this. If it's majroor, it's going to look like that. And jazm, you see jazm has an X next to it. The 4th case does not apply to ism. Only applies to the fa'. Okay? Any other questions, Islam? You get the concept? Very important to get the concept.
Khafd doesn't apply for
Huh?
khafd doesn't apply for
Khafd does not apply to the fa'. Now, your assignment when you come back, you're going to write down. Very simple assignment. So simple, you're going to be asking for more. Okay? I want 2 sentences. One jumla ismiya with correct i'rab and tashkil. One jumla fi'liya. Okay? With correct i'rab and tashkil. You got that? Huh? And don't give me sentences and deriding sentences like the student is a disaster, the student has no brain. Don't give me that stuff. Right? Because we know that doesn't apply to you. You got that? Alright. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.